Hey guys, Swanny here. Welcome back to X-Plane 10. Today we're looking at the Epic E-1000. We're going to be flying from San Jose, California, which is Reid Hillview Airport, little GA airport on the east side of the city, down to San Luis Obispo. I'm pretty excited to get flying in this plane. I've only flown in it once or twice. I just picked it up over Thanksgiving for the Black Friday sale they had. And I'm still kind of learning the plane a little bit, but I did want to bring in another video to the channel since it's been kind of a week since I brought one out. And I think this is probably a good plane to start with. I do have some photoreal scenery going today, along with some other add-ons that I picked up, and we'll talk about that a little bit more as well, and what I picked up and what we can see moving forward. But anyway, let's get started here. We pretty much have everything on the airplane. You can see it's still kind of set up as if we were just getting to it. So we can bring up the settings menu. All that stuff's okay. We can remove all the flags and the chocks so we can get this thing ready to go. Throw some passengers in here. Maybe throw some kids. Look at our co-pilot, and we'll put some luggage in it. And like that, we will go ahead and close the door. Alrighty, that looks good. Pop back in here and we'll get this bad boy fired up and we'll get out of here. So we'll throw both batteries on. Let's zoom down here a little bit. We'll throw both batteries on. We'll throw the avionics master on, which brings up the lovely avionics right here. We can just kind of start going through everything. Fuel pumps, yeah, that's fine. Starter can come on. We'll leave the igniter and the start button off for now. We'll go auto select on. I'm not really sure what that pusher button does. Not really sure what the standby altitude button does. We will turn on autopilot. We'll do trim. High pressure air. I really don't know what these air ones do exactly. I got to do a little bit more reading on it. We'll go ahead and turn on the nav lights and the beacon light for now. We don't need TCAS. We're not flying multiplayer. Let's see. Might as well turn on this stuff anyway. Window heat, prop heat. I think that's okay. All right. So we'll go ahead and pop over to the middle here and get our plan set up. So we'll go to map, flight plan. Go ahead and insert a waypoint. Airport code for Reid Hillview is RHV. And we'll go ahead and select a departure out of here. Out of 31 right. Go with that. And that I did do a test flight on this a little bit earlier, or actually the other day. And this decot waypoint kind of drags us all the way out to the middle of the bay. So I'm just gonna get rid of this one. There's no point going out that far if we're just gonna turn around and go back down south. So I'll remove that waypoint. And then from here, we can just insert the next waypoint and we'll just go straight to the next airport and punch in the arrival for that. So that's going to be K, I believe it's SBP. It might be the way around. No, that's right. Okay. So we'll click on that and we'll insert an arrival. We'll just go on 11. I don't know. I still don't know how to set up ILS and stuff like that. I'm not even sure if this plane can do that and set up on localizers. I think it can. I just haven't really, like I said, I just got back from vacation. I've been installing everything, getting everything set up. So I'm still doing some research on everything. We'll leave that at none and we'll go PRB. Looks okay. We don't need that waypoint, so we'll get rid of this one as well. And our flight plan is good to go. All right. Go ahead and get ourselves zoom in here. There we go. So you see the general gist of things. We'll take off. We'll head out over on the left when we taxi. We'll take off from left to right over to the kind of the tip of the bay. Then we'll turn around and head south towards SoCal. Anyway, let's get the rest of the plane set up here. I think most of it's good to go. We don't need radios because we're not flying online. And I think we're pretty much just ready to get this thing started up. We'll go ahead and throw the fuel pump over to one of the sides. I believe we have enough fuel. Yeah, we got plenty of fuel. So we'll go ahead and bring the mixture and then the prop all the way up. Again, I don't know if this is the right way to do it, but I have found that this is the way that I've got it to work so far. So if you guys know the correct way to do this, or if I'm doing something wrong, just, go ahead and let me know. But for now, this will do just fine. So we'll go ahead and throw the ignition on, and then we'll go ahead and hit the start button, hold it down for a couple seconds, and we'll let go. Let this thing fire up.
Check.
And this lady's gonna come on and say check engine, and what that will stay on until
check engine.
This number right here hits about 900, and then she'll go away.
Check engine.
Not sure if that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know. Anyway, so that's that. I'll go ahead and turn the flight director on. Yaw dampers. And I think we are good. We should set our altitudes. We'll go ahead and go to we'll just go to like 12,000 feet today. So we'll enter that there. And I think that's pretty much good. Switch this over to Skyview, so it's set up on the nav for this. And we'll go ahead and put our flaps down to take off. And we'll go ahead and turn our taxi lights on. And I think we're pretty much ready to get moving. Go ahead and release the brakes. And this plane likes to roll a lot by itself. You really can just let it kind of idle. And it will just, you don't need to use any power at all to taxi on this thing. So you really got to watch the speed, actually. So anyway, I'm excited to be back, guys. Like I said, I was gone for Thanksgiving. I did travel down to Southern California with my girlfriend. We went down to Palm Springs for the week, and it was a good week. I ended up getting sick on Thanksgiving, which kind of sucked. I didn't get to end up eating dinner. I was in bed all day, but I did get to spend a couple days with her family, and we went to a musical down there, and then my dad flew down from Seattle with my sisters and my stepmom, and we met them over at Disneyland for a day, which was pretty neat. It was their first time going, so it was really nice to kind of see them, and my sisters are a little bit younger, so they really enjoyed all the rides and that whole theme of Disneyland. So that was really fun. But I'm excited to get back into the swing of things. Hold on one sec. I'll continue in a second. Let's go ahead and throw our landing lights on, and we'll just go ahead and get take off here. But I'm really excited to get back in the swing of things. It was kind of a week where I was kind of anxious to get back and get working again. And
gear up.
Now that I'm back, I'm excited to bring some more videos for you guys. There's a bunch of stuff that I picked up over the break, like I mentioned, but we can kind of talk about that as we're getting closer to San Luis Obispo. Bring our flaps up. I'm gonna fly this first part manually just because the autopilot's a little bit interesting when it hits those points, like so. So I'll go ahead and just kind of start making a turn here. Overall, though, the first impressions I have on this plane are pretty good. I mean, if you like flying GA stuff, which is kind of a nice change of pace every once in a while from airliners, this is definitely one of the better GA add-ons they have for X-Plane. It's got really good flight dynamics and systems and whatnot. It's so far given me no issues at all, so I've really been impressed with it so far. Bit of a heavy bank here. You see downtown San Jose right there off our nose. This thing likes to climb though like crazy. I mean, I'm barely doing anything, and this thing's climbing at 2,200 feet a minute. All right, so we'll go ahead and level out here. I'll get the autopilot set up. So we'll go autopilot on. nav it. Actually, hold on. Well, we're not going to nav it. We'll go back to this, and what I want to do is go to direct. We'll go direct to that, and that should get us a better profile. That's what I was kind of talking about. You got to do a direct to, otherwise it kind of wants to fly all over the place. Go ahead and throw it in nav mode. Well, hopefully it will correct itself and do its thing, which it did. Alrighty. What's this thing about Dorsey? What does that mean? Let's pop back here for a second, because I'm pretty sure I closed the door. I don't want to do something crazy here. We'll just leave it. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I mean, essentially in real life, it's not a good thing, but for the sake of this, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, so we're in pitch mode going up to 12,000 feet, so it's I think that's what we want to do. We'll do vertical speed mode. We'll just go up at like 1,800 feet a minute or something like that. But anyway, yeah, so you guys can see I got some photoreal scenery going now, and that itself took a long time to put together. I got it all for the state of California and stuff like that, so that's it was nice to finally get that done. I did figure out how to get my X-Plane switched over to my secondary drive, so I do have all the space I need now to do some more photoreal. So hopefully I'll be working on getting some more of that for future flights as well. But anyway, I think we're pretty much at this point situated. At this point, I'm just gonna kick back and it's a relatively short flight. It's about a 30-minute flight, so I'm just gonna kind of sit back and enjoy the scenery, and I will catch back up with you guys as we get closer to San Luis Obispo. Alright guys, welcome back. We're just making our way down into San Luis Obispo. How about those clouds, right? So those were one of the things I picked up over the Black Friday sale. So I got quite a bit of stuff. If you guys didn't get anything, they had a huge sale. I mean, it was literally like every single item on their store was 40 to 60% off. I mean, I think I spent like $150, and I got the Jar Designs A320, I got the CRJ 200, I got the SSG E170, I got the Epic E1000, both Blue Sky Star sound packs for the Jar and for CRJ. And then I also got New York Airports XP by Dars Wiki Designs, or whatever his name is. And I got all that for like $150, which is crazy because if you think about it, it's usually like $60 a plane. So it's like it was a pretty good deal. If you guys were able to get some stuff during that, I'm glad you guys were able to get some stuff. That's kind of what I was waiting for. If you guys were following along in the previous videos, I was definitely saying I just want to wait until that sail came. So we definitely scored on that. So there'll be a lot of videos coming up with those planes that I just mentioned. So I'm really excited about that. Those planes, just take some time to learn. I tried to learn the jar a little bit by watching some videos and kind of following along as I flew and stuff like that. But I guess I'm just used to flying Boeings more, so it was kind of it was an interesting process, to say the least. I got halfway through my flight and I was about ready to start descending, and I kind of didn't know exactly what to do as far as their whole systems go. It was kind of it was a little too much. So it's gonna take me some time to learn the planes, but I will learn them. And so I'm excited that I got some new content for us to use. Let's see here. We need to get ourselves down here. We're a little bit high. When I flew this the other day, hold on, let's keep getting ourselves down here. We'll set it to 1,000 and we'll kind of use the glide slope to get ourselves lined up, and we'll use to keep getting ourselves down. I think we need to get ourselves slowed down a little bit more. I don't know if we can bring the gear out yet. I probably can.
Gear down.
We'll try it. Doesn't really hurt. Why not? Hopefully that'll slow ourselves down a little bit. But anyway, yeah, so I hope you guys like the all the photo reel and the clouds. I also got SkyMax Pro as well as a real weather connector from the X Aviation store. They had a little Black Friday sale going on too. So that was whoa, what are we doing here? So that worked out. I was able to get quite a few stuff to help enhance the sim, so I'm pretty excited about that. I do have X-Plane 11 too, guys. I did install that. I haven't really had a chance to look at it yet. I was watching a bunch of the videos and it looks like they're having some problems with compatibility and stuff like that, so that's kind of unfortunate. But I'm hoping to kind of take a look at that in more detail here shortly, and maybe we can make some videos on that as well. All right, so let's keep getting ourselves down. We'll go to like 500 and we'll cut vertical speed down 500 feet. All right, so we got ourselves slowed down. We're good. It's a little bit windy. You can see our plane kind of rocking back and forth a little bit. So hopefully we can make this landing somewhat smooth, not just slam it down on the ground. So we'll just keep our glide path right now. Looks like we're still, one right, one red, so we're keeping a good profile. I've got a good speed, about 80 knots is what we're looking for. And we're pretty much good. I'm just gonna let this thing keep doing its thing, and then we'll switch off autopilot at the last second, land it ourselves. God, it's windy. I don't know if this is part of that whole problem with X-Plane and their turbulence model for this version of X-Plane 10. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but it is a little bit off. I'm gonna kill autopilot. My aircraft.
400.
Now we're a little high. There we go. Yeah, this thing's all over the place. Getting some crosswind here.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh, there we go. Get ourselves slowed down. That actually wasn't... That could have been a lot worse. That turned out a lot better than I thought it would. Get ourselves off the runway here. I mean, that wasn't too bad for what it was. That was a pretty heavy crosswind, so I'm actually pretty happy with how that turned out. Get ourselves turned off here. And we'll go ahead and start taxiing over to the general aviation area. But anyway, yeah, this is a nice little preview of the Epic E-1000. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, this is a really good plane. I mean, I actually really enjoy flying this plane. It's kind of a nice little change of pace, from flying all the big airliners. So if you guys haven't checked this plane out, be sure to go check it out. It's on the xplane.org store. Obviously, it's not sponsored. I did pay for it, so this is actually my honest opinion of it. This is I'm really liking the whole photo scenery stuff. I mean, I might have to do this for all the flights, I think. It's just going to be a matter of downloading it, which takes some time and takes some space, but I think it really makes the end product really, really good. So I'm definitely going to keep looking into that for future videos. And I'm really, really happy with SkyMax. I mean, that's I've always been kind of afraid to get a weather add-on that didn't really know how much I was going to bring to the table, but man, it makes a difference. It really does. Go ahead and park right here next to this guy. If you guys haven't seen the other videos, be sure to go check them out on the channel. There's a lot of videos on the Flight Factor 767. That was the first plane that I got. And there's also a plane with the 737, the freeware version of that. So if you guys haven't checked those out, be sure to check those out. But other than that, that's it. We'll go ahead and pull back the mixture that goes ahead, and that will kill the engine. And welcome to San Luis Obispo. Alright guys, well that's gonna do it for me for this episode. Again, I really appreciate you guys stopping by. If you guys like the video and you want to see some more of this kind of stuff, make sure you leave a like, so I know kind of what you guys are looking for. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, be sure to subscribe. I post, videos quite frequently. I do a lot of X-Plane and train sim and other, American truck sim. There's plenty of stuff. Go ahead and check out the channel. If that interests your if that's your kind of interest, be sure to subscribe. It lets you know whenever I post new videos. And I will definitely see you guys soon with some more X-Plane 10. Thanks for watching. Take care.